times. For Donald Trump and the MAGAs in Congress, this is not about fighting crime or about public safety. This is about sowing fear and intimidation and division among Americans. It was about creating a pretext to send armed military troops into our communities. This is about consolidating power in Donald Trump's hands. What he plans to do with that power, now or during the 2026 elections, should worry all of us. When you add to that the Trump administration's effort to label as dangerous free speech critical of him, White House senior staff calling the Democratic Party fascist, the Trump-appointed FCC chair threatening to revoke broadcast licenses and the approval of a merger in order to silence late-night comedians, Trump's threats to jail political opponents, you cannot call this anything except an attack on the Constitution of the United States. But let's also talk about what he's doing to the economy with all these attacks.
He's brave.
Okay, but if you want the war to stop and you want a free Palestine, how come you're not protesting AOC? AOC. No, not the organization. APAC, AOC, all of them. All of them. All of them.
As Chicago Democrats make excuses for their lawlessness, Portland, Oregon is a disaster. As you saw from the intro, that was Portland, Oregon, if I am accurately calling the situation correctly. As you saw that brave man with the Patriot, the MAGA hat, and he was surrounded by Antifa, essentially. And the left don't know what to do with people like this, because at the end of the day, the left cares about optics, right? And how bad of an optics it would look. Like, look at the people. This is what the left say. Oh, we have everything under control. Look at this lady being surrounded. Antifa militants surround in advance on my security guard, attempt to rob him outside the ICE facility in Portland. Angry mobs moves towards us, right? This is what people have to deal with in these liberal cities, right? And I ask you again, America, do you want Democrats running more? You want to give more? You want to incentivize more of this? Because you saw from the intro, Pritchard said he got everything under control. There's no need for military to be in our districts, in our cities, right? It's really, sorry guys, this thing popped up. It's really a mystery why Republicans are so skeptical that the left actually wants to turn the temperature down. Stephen Miller is a fascist. And now I find it rich that Pritchard, I keep saying his name wrong, the Chicago governor is mad over the fact that, we're using some of their language back at them. You're a fascist, right? Because only fascists do this, right? We have found liberals kryptonite. Liberals in Portland, Oregon won't go near this man waving a MAGA flag. Why? we see it why. There's music in the background, so I don't want to play it and give YouTube an excuse to copyright my video. But you see them. Look how angry they look. They don't want that pressure. They don't want that pressure, right? Because of the bad optics it will bring. Because that's all these people live for. They live for optics, right? And this is, to me, it's not good optics for Chicago to be like this. So I'm going to show you some clips of federal agents doing their thing, showing you what it means to have law and order, and why, as a conservative, this is why we advocate for law and order. Because when you incentivize soft on crime policies, you embolden people to feel comfortable, right? Riding in the streets, right? Feeling like they have, it's open season on law-abiding citizens, right? The police, the local police in Portland was ran over by the Antifa mob. Like it forced the Portland police to retreat. That's how bad it is in Portland, Oregon right now. Neighborhoods complaining about the fact that, because they live by an ICE facility, they hear fire bombs, they hear a bunch of sounds outside. Ice Cube's tour truck got lit on fire because it had ice on it. Make it make sense. But this is what Democrats say. We're good at governing. We have everything under control. We don't need Donald Trump's help. And this is what I'm talking about. These Democrats rather fail in their incompetency than succeed and accept help from the man they hate the most, Donald J. Trump. But I digress. I'll show you some clips of federal agents doing their job and establishing law and order. And I ask you a question as you're watching that clip. Do you want more of this or less of this? Answer that in the comment section for me. Without further ado, let's take a look.
Give us your hands! Give us your hands open! Put your hands on your back now! Get back! Get back! Get back! Get back! Get back! Your name and date of birth! Your name and date of birth! Get back! Get back! Get back! Your name and date of birth! Behave. Alright, we got your stuff. Look. 1, 2, 3. My keys. Back in the gas. Got your keys. It's all good in the corner. Your keys, your phone, your wallet, and your charger. Alright? Guys, give me a circle. Take a circle around the back. Y'all keep recording. Y'all keep recording. Off the road. Hey.
This must be an embarrassment for Chicago, Portland, Oregon, right? Because the mayor of Portland, Oregon, or Portland, never remember, she came out saying, oh, we don't need Donald Trump's help and support and all that stuff. We didn't ask for it. It sure as hell look like you need it. My goodness. Border Patrol is now arresting illegals in downtown Chicago, helping out ICE. The riots at ICE Chicago facilities have backfired tremendously as federal reinforcements are being deployed in droves. Great job, liberals. Great job. Yes, great job. Great job in tracking where those people are at. And if you think this was a backfire, I don't think so. Breaking, DSX has announced that ICE received more than 150,000 applications from Americans who want to join ICE. Hell, some of the footage I saw, I want to join ICE. Nah, I'm joking around. My wife cares for my safety, I guess. But this is the kind of thing that, is getting Democrats in trouble. Now, this woman here, she cursed a lot. So I'm not going to put it on here, but I will say, kind of paraphrase what she's saying. This woman's going viral on TikTok for being outraged that Schumer is trying to shut down the government in exchange for $1.4 billion of free effing money to the illegals for healthcare. It's terrifying the left. Sorry. This is reality. And even there's stuff they're playing, right? Like, no one has tolerance for this anymore. Yes, this guy tells it like it is. This is exactly what I voted for. Should I have arrested her as well? Look. Push her out the way. Right? Because these people are so emboldened, right? They're like spoiled children that you never disciplined. You let them do whatever the hell they want. And now when, I guess, dad's home and it's time to put some mother effing accountability for your bratty, spoiled actions, action meets consequences, right? You're cutting hair. Oh, so brave. You're cutting hair. Right, but Democrats have not learned nothing. Still calling us fascists. Still saying these derogatory things. Still trying to direct violence at us. Antifa people, even though they're designated as a domestic terrorist organization, they're still out and about pretending they're not Antifa. Right? You got liberals online defending. Oh, the right can't even define what Antifa is. This is the same side that can't even define what a woman is, but they're mad at you because you can't define Antifa. or organization they claim to be anti-fascist, but deploying fascist tactics like physical intimidation, threats of violence, mobs, flash mobs, destruction of property, assault, attacking people. Oh my, I saw a violent video. Oh my goodness. A black dude just being around. And he's like, yo, get out the way or whatever. And he got assaulted. Someone took a stick, hit him in the back of the head with it. He fell to the ground and a mob of people came. I was like, wow. These are the people we're dealing with. And then they got liberal people in liberal media going out of their way
go kill Mormons
to defend them, right? And I want to put this clip. I know Democrats might be mad about this one, but I'm giving you no quarter. Fetterman's the only Democrat who's trying to tone down the temperature, because I show you clips. Press offers from Gavin Newsom. You think that's helpful? But is any Democrats telling Gavin Newsom's press office to stop calling Stephen Miller a fascist? No. And this is what we're talking about. But you have the goal to point your fingers and try to lecture conservatives about their temperature, about what their rhetoric is. If you compare what conservatives say on a regular basis versus what Democrats say, it's hands down, we know where most of the violent rhetoric is coming from. The left. Look at the politician for politician. And there's the ridiculousness of these people still trying to play this game. Like, just give up. It ain't working no more. The both sides ain't working the same no more. I want to play this clip so I can wrap up this video, because I think it was a beautiful statement, argument, and angle from Jesse Waters. Let's take a look.
Inciting people to go kill Mormons, like you're inciting people to attack ICE, like you're inciting people to attack Republicans. That doesn't happen. And if you look in the inner cities, Democrats are slaughtering each other day after day after day, and you don't say anything about that. You ask this question, well, does the base want people to die? Yeah. Did you see the poll where it was like 20% of Democrats said they believed in political assassinations? Did you watch the aftermath of the Charlie Kirk killing? I mean, everybody was clapping on campus. Yeah, he deserved it, Jessica. Now, if I had won a swing state Senate race after having a stroke against Moneybags, celebrity Republican, I think people should listen to me. This guy is like a symbol for the working class. He even has the hoodie, and you'd think the Democrats would listen to him. They don't listen to him. They listen to crazy liberal ladies in the cities. And I do feel conflicted, though, because, you know, Jessica, when people say, oh, you know, there's this guy and these ICE people are so crazy, I get mad because it's a lie. But then, when she says these ICE people are abducting and kidnapping innocent hairdressers and sending them to dungeons to be tortured, I think, well, that's scaring a lot of illegals to go home themselves. So the next time Jessica brings up all these scare stories about all of these illegals getting rounded up indiscriminately, innocent people being sent overseas, I'm just going to say I agree. Because 2 million illegals have seen these scare tactics that Jessica likes to talk about, and they have left by themselves.
That's called effective marketing, right? And I that's the effectiveness that I'm talking about. Democrats, like,
inciting people to go kill Mormons.
Let me bring you to reality where Democrats used to be, right? Because I want to show you a clip of Bill Clinton in 1995. I wasn't even born yet, 1995, when Bill Clinton was running, right? Or when Bill Clinton was president. But let's listen to this clip of Bill Clinton, and it'll show you how far left the Democratic Party of 2025 has become. Let's take a look.
All Americans, not only in the states most heavily affected, but in every place in this country, are rightly disturbed by the large numbers of illegal aliens entering our country. The jobs they hold might otherwise be held by citizens or legal immigrants. The public service they use impose burdens on our taxpayers. That's why our administration has moved aggressively to secure our borders more, by hiring a record number of new border guards, by deporting twice as many criminal aliens as ever before, by cracking down on illegal hiring, by barring welfare benefits to illegal aliens. In the budget I will present to you, we will try to do more to speed the deportation of illegal aliens who are arrested for crimes, to better identify illegal aliens in the workplace, as recommended by the commission headed by former Congresswoman Barbara Jordan. We are a nation of immigrants, but we are also a nation of laws. It is wrong and ultimately self-defeating for a nation of immigrants to permit the kind of abuse of our immigration laws we have seen in recent years, and we must do more to stop it.
What the hell happened to that Democratic Party? My good, I was like, that's a Democrat I could vote for. My goodness. And that's Donald Trump right now, 2020. This is far right extremists right now in 2025. Ridiculous. Democrats used to recognize and understand that illegal mass migration hurts the working class. And it seemed like they forgot about that because they became the party of Hollywood weirdos. That's the part of the Democrat. That's who the Democratic Party messaged to and appeals to. A bunch of liberals with suicidal empathy. That's who they appeal to nowadays. No practicality, no actual observable results that they can deliver to the American people. Democrats offer nada, nothing. And I like his point about law and order, because if you don't respect the laws, who's going to respect your country? And look how Antifa ran. I show you a numerous amount of clips. No respect, no regard for authority. Feel like they can do whatever they want. Portland, Oregon looks like a third world country. Chicago looking like a third world country. They're calling it Chirac for a reason. And Brandon Johnson and all these Democrats to cover their A is going to tell you they have everything under control. Right. Just like the Washington, D.C. people had everything under the control until Donald Trump showed you what getting things under control actually looked like. You can go to a restaurant at night in Washington, D.C. That's what it looks like with everything under control. And America's looking at, okay, this is what Democrats say are under control. Bunch of protesters violently attacking people versus ICE on every corner, cleaning up trash here and there. And you feel like, damn, I feel safe in this city. I feel safe. Bill Clinton would be called a far-right extremist if he was a politician today. The only thing saving Bill Clinton from not being called a fascist like Trump is the fact that he's still registered as a Democrat. That's the only thing saving him. Craziness. Antifa lost. Federal agents began arresting Antifa terrorists in Portland at the ICE facilities. Antifa also lost at Broadview, Illinois facility. Keep crushing them and make sure to stop everyone arrested with criminal charges. Law and order. People are tired of the excuses from the Democratic Party, tired of being put last for the benefits of the Democratic Party. Because this is what it is. Putting illegals over your own group of people, and then when we bust you in Iowa, Des Moines, Iowa, hiring an illegal for a $300,000 a year job to be a superintendent of education for your district, then you find out in 2012 the guy had voter registration. That means he was able to vote since 2012, and he was an illegal in this country. Democrats sit back and pretend, oh yeah, non-citizens aren't voting in our elections. These Democrats protect illegals, protest for illegals, fight for illegals, go to jail for illegals, because they see every illegal that comes through the border as another Democratic voter to help solidify Democratic power or to turn Texas blue, right? This is why they love open borders, because it's a political tool to gain more political power, more political leverage. These videos I might make these a video series, reasons not to vote Democrat 2026. And I'll keep listing these videos as one of them because it's ridiculous. The case keeps stacking. The case keeps growing. And it's hard for a lot of these people who are pro-Democrat, the type of Democrat where they'll go as Democrat or nothing. It's harder and harder for them to make their case. Because if you don't feel as emotional about Donald Trump as they do, it's hard for them to make sense to you. Tell me I'm lying. I'll wait. Tell me I'm lying, Democrat. I'll wait. If people don't suffer from Trump derangement syndrome, you have nothing. Literally, you don't offer anything. And that's the reality. That's the crazy part about it. Craziness. But I digress. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you believe the ICE, does it give you more confidence in what Donald Trump's doing? You think Donald Trump has the right approach? Even if you don't agree with his methodology, do you believe it's providing a result that Americans can actually get behind? Other than whatever the hell Democrats offering, which is a passive blind eye. Oh, pretend nothing's going on. We have everything under control in Chicago. No. And I'm like, yo, what would you rather have, America? I think I know America's answer because he won 2024. I digress. Let me know your thoughts and perspective in the comments section below. I'll be interested to hear what you guys have, or your thoughts and your opinions on this matter. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Please share this video if you feel so inclined. It really does help me out in the algorithm. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.